All right.
Pokemon ball, go!
All right, for real? What's up, guys? Today we got 5 things that we think every young player should know. And as a pro, I know how important all these things are. A lot of these things I didn't have a chance to learn until I was a little bit older, so we thought we'd bring them to you right now. So no matter what age you are, but especially for you younger guys, pay attention. Guys, perspective. Nobody cares about the goal you scored 3 years ago. Nobody cares about the penalty you missed 5 years ago, or even what happened last week. You can erase anything from your past with a good run of form. Don't get too caught up in your mistakes and don't get too overly excited about your success. It's an ongoing process and you have to have that sort of perspective to know it's not the end of the world if something bad happens. I have missed penalties, I've had bad games and all of those things, and as it stands now, nobody can even remember that stuff and it doesn't matter anyway. You should constantly be working towards a goal because where you're going is truly the only thing that matters. Point number 2, stop worrying about the future. And if that sounds contradictory to our last point, it's because the only thing that you can actually do in order to silence your thoughts and fears and anxiety for the future is to focus on the present. We get questions, tons of them, from different guys asking whether or not they can be a pro in the future, complaining about places that they live, that they don't have the best field, equipment, skills, all these things. Focus on what you can control. If you're not on the best team right now, you got to put in extra work to try and become a leader on that team. You got to do the extra trainings outside of the field. Don't get caught up looking at the future and looking about all the great places you want to play and train and all that stuff because it might seem very, very far off. If you do it like that, you're going to disappoint yourself because it's going to seem like a very long journey. What you have in front of you is what you can control today. Today, the next day, start planning and doing those things. That is what will lead you to a better future. So knowing that the now is what you need to focus on, what are those few things that you really should pay attention to? Number 1, your technique, your foundation for the game. Number 2, playing and practicing at the highest level. And if that means playing with older and better players, then that's great because you will get a lot out of it. Number 3, watch as much high-level football as you can. You will learn a lot from watching the best players play. You can watch their highlight videos if you don't have time for a full game, but try as much as you can to learn from players that have played at high levels. And last point, take advice from guys and pros that actually have experience in the game, that are in positions where you can see yourself in the future, that have had some success inside the footballing world. You guys are bombarded with information. There's so much out there right now, and quite frankly, some of it is just shit. So make sure you do your homework, you actually look to see where these guys are coming from and whether or not they're qualified to give you advice on the footballing world. All right, so there's some of you guys that want to just get better at the game, and that's great. And there are others who think that they maybe want to become pros someday. And if that is the case, there are a few things you also should know and that can make maybe your journey a little bit easier. You guys need to get yourself into a professional setting as early as possible. You may not have the opportunity to train with a professional club, but there are academies out there. Whether or not you need to try and look for the best club team in your city, ODP, all these camps, anything. You guys need to start to get a taste and a feel for what it's like to become a pro. So make sure your grades are good because getting into university is great for your exposure and it's one step away from being a pro. Start recording your games early. Make sure that you have plenty of game tape. Make sure that your highlight videos are on point, that you've got them just about 5 minutes long, nothing longer, and make sure to include all of your best stuff up front in those videos. Last point, you gotta start acting like a pro. Don't just show up to the field and expect anything to happen. Every day is an opportunity to get better, and you need to treat it exactly like that. Have fun with it, but know that you need to push yourself every day if this is something that you really want to go after. The game is constantly teaching you about yourself. Do you quit when your team is down? Do you quit on runs? Do you half-ass it at training? If you're doing all this stuff, you are probably doing it elsewhere in your life. Use the game as a tool to change you, as a tool to push yourself, not just to help you reach your potential on the field, but in other areas of your life. As far as mentality is concerned, you might as well adopt a winning mentality because you have no idea what you're capable of until you are truly confident on the field and off it. I know for sure that this stuff will help if you keep it in mind. We always wish you guys the best of luck in all your games, your tryouts, and all that stuff. Make sure to comment below. Throw us a like if this video helped you out. Make sure to subscribe, check out our Patreon, Snapchat, all that stuff. And just so you know, we got a lot of stuff coming at you. So, we will see you guys soon. Peace. Subscribe.